Now I've got to have a bite of this yummy prawn. Cheers again. Hey guys, it's your girl Ife and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a very delicious but quick and easy sauce. Now this sauce or stew, whatever you choose to call it, it's so versatile. You can have it with pasta, you can have it with rice, with yam, with bread, guys. You just name it, okay? Make sure you check the description box for a list of all the ingredients that I will be using today. If you're yet to subscribe, go ahead and click that subscribe button now. I want you to join this happy family, okay? So, without further ado, let's get right into this. We're going to be starting with blending some tomatoes and some peppers and onions, of course. I've got some Scotch bonnet peppers here. So you guys, you already know I love pepper a whole lot. So please feel free to add as much or as little habanero or Scotch bonnet peppers as you like, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead to blend this up. I'm also using 2 small onions. You can use 1 big one or you can use as many as you like, okay? And that's it. Our tomato puree is ready. We're going straight to the stovetop and everything happens pretty much fast from here. First thing you want to do is to add some cooking oil and some butter to your pan. I love butter because I think everything tastes better with butter, basically. So just add some butter in here as well as some cooking oil. There you go. Next you're going to add in some onions. Add your onions in here. Stir this around and perceive the sweet aroma of cooking onions. Next I'm going to add in some garlic. Lots of minced garlic. Allow this cook for about a minute, okay? You want to do this on medium to low heat so it does not burn. And pour in your tomato. Every single thing, do not waste anyone. Everything goes in. Okay. And mix. So give this a good mix, combine it with the onions, the garlic, and you're going to leave it, allow it to cook while we move on to the next step. So while my sauce is cooking, I'm going to start cooking my pasta here. As you can see, I've got a nice pot of boiling water. I'm just going to add some salt. Yeah. These are all you need to boil your pasta. Water, salt, and your spaghetti. Good. Okay, so it goes in. Just going to put a little more. And make sure it is well immersed in this water. And I'll leave it to do its thing, and when it's well cooked, not too soft, not too hard, when it's just right, I'm going to drain out the water and keep this till I'm ready to eat it with my sauce. I'm happy, everything is cooking nicely, past the boiling, sauce on the stove, everywhere smelling amazing. I'm just going to go ahead to season my prawns. I'm using some really large prawns here. So I'm going to go ahead to season them up. I'm also using some calamari. Now if you don't know what calamari is, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is it. So in addition to my prawns, I'm going to be cutting up this calamari and they will both enter my sauce, all right? So to season my prawns, I'm going to be using a bit of fish seasoning. So just a little bit. Perfect. Some Aromat, just a little. Onion powder. I love onions, so I have to put onions in almost everything, except my tea. It's not that bad. So paprika powder. Okay, this will just give it some color. I'm also going to be adding some white pepper here. Flavor and some heat. Not a lot, but hey. So some white pepper in here. And teeny weeny bit of salt because my other seasoning, the fish seasoning and the aromat also contain salt, okay? Gonna give everything a good mix. And make sure this is well coated with the seasonings. Yeah, it's looking good, it's looking good. See? Now this is nice, okay? I'm just gonna set this aside and work on my calamari. So this is how I've decided to cut my calamari. Feel free to cut it anyhow you like, okay? So my pasta is all cooked. Something I like to do to my pasta when I'm not ready to eat it yet is to add a little bit of oil, just a little, and then make sure, you know, I combine it well without oil. I find that it doesn't stick. So this is how I treat mine when I'm not ready to use it immediately. So if you have any other method that you use to keep your pasta from sticking together, please feel free to share with us in the comment section, okay? Yeah, so it's going to remain like this. No gummy, no sticking, nothing. Yeah. Before I add my shrimps and calamari to my sauce, I like to saute it very briefly, okay? So in goes some cooking oil, not a lot. This is perfect. So once your oil is nice and hot, you're going to put in your calamari. I use the same seasonings that I use for the fish for the calamari as well. Now for calamari, you don't want to cook it for too long. It's just like any other seafood. If you cook it for too long, it becomes tough and rubbery. After about 2 to 3 minutes, take it off the heat. Once you take out the calamari, go ahead and cook your prawns. I'm going to cook this longer for about 5 minutes because it's a lot bigger than the calamari, okay? So just put it into your pan. This is going to be so good, so good. Once your shrimps are well cooked, take it off the heat. Did I say shrimps? Prawns. I don't know, sometimes I use them interchangeably. So take your prawns off the heat once they're well cooked. Now let's season this baby up, okay? We're going to be adding some dried parsley. Also going to be adding some dried thyme. Okay, just a little. And some Italian seasoning. Some Aromat. I'm using some Aromat today. Putting this, season this. And some crayfish seasoning. So I'm going to add a little warm water because it's getting too thick. I just want to loosen it up a little. Then give this a good mix and allow it to keep cooking. I'll cover this and let it cook for a few more minutes. Ooh, looks good, smells good. This is ready. So I'm just going to go in with my prawns, okay? Goes into the sauce and the calamari as well. This is looking good, I tell you. I'm going to finish off with some bell peppers. I feel like this always adds tons and tons of flavor to whatever dish you put them in. So it goes in. Please taste, and if you feel you need to adjust your seasonings, feel free to do so. If you need to add some salt, feel free to do so as well, okay? Look at this. Look. Every spoonful, you're going to get something to chew on the calamari, and then you're going to eat all those juicy, well-seasoned prawns. This sauce is a delight. I don't know anybody who's not going to love this. I love it. I'm just going to cover it for a minute to simmer, you know, let everything get to know each other, and it's all done. I cannot wait to do justice to this. Whew. Cheers. Guys, this is seriously so good. And that calamari, succulent, tender, delicious. The sauce is so good. Now I've got to have a bite of this yummy prawn. Cheers again. Don't ever overcook your prawns or your calamari to get the best out of it. This is so good, guys. I'm so happy. I can't wait to do justice. But before I continue with this, I want to give a shout out to you, Toyosi B. Thank you so much for always leaving comments in the comment section, loving my videos. I see you, Toyosi. I appreciate you very greatly. Thank you. So guys, thank you, and to the rest of you guys, I love you guys. Thank you for always sharing my videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving comments. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to join my community. Okay, so you know I can't wait already. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. Delicious, and if you love seafood, you are going to love this one. Okay, so so we're going to leave this to cook. While this is cooking, I'm going ahead to, should I season my prawns first? Yeah, then boil my pasta. So I'm just going to let this cook while I go ahead to season my prawns. Let's do it again. Yes. Okay. Oh, where's this calamari running to? Okay.